Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Thank you, table. So today I decided to make a video on what area in your life is asking for you to be healed. What needs to be healed. And so we have 3 pile selections that you could choose from, and I have 3 bracelet crystals laid out too. First we have the green tiger's eye. That's what the lady told me in the shop when I bought it, and I didn't know that a green tiger's eye existed. So that's cool. And then we have the wild at heart. And then, so I asked your guides like usual as I was shuffling, to pick a card. So I like how the green matches up, and then the purple, and then her red hair with the fox. So it just shows what you need to be focusing on, which is interesting. Heart, green, wow, okay. So, and then we have amethyst. I can't wear this anymore because it got loose with the string, and yeah, that's what frustrates me about crystal bracelets, you know, because sometimes it gets loose. And anyways, so we have the amethyst and walk with wings. And then we have the carnelian with needs before wants. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and pick your pile, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe just so you could join our family, our moon family. If you're a new moon here, then join, because we'd all love to have you. And yeah, I'm already getting a bunch of downloads for your readings. It's just something like this, I think, that needs to come to light, because some things stay in our subconscious, or some things we just aren't ready to face. But whatever comes through, I know your guides know that you could handle it, and I went ahead and pulled some oracle cards for you guys too with your tarot. But okay, needless to say, I will see you in your reading. Goodbye, loves. Group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this green tiger's eye and the wild at heart card, then yeah, you're here and you have come to the right place. So I looked up what the green tiger's eye means, and I got multiple things, but mainly it's a protection stone that could ward off bad spirits, or it's also a healing stone to inspire you and open up your heart. And so that makes sense, because green is the heart chakra, and it really allows you to follow your passion and your goals and your desires while also staying protected. So I actually highly recommend this for you to have. And with this wild at heart card, I think that I haven't read it yet. We're gonna read it, but intuitively, I see that she's on her broomstick, right? And it's well crafted. I see different types of plants that she put together, and she's just one with her surroundings. She looks like she's surrounded by mountains and an eagle. She's as high as an eagle would be, and the eagle in the background. So, and she's playing the violin. There's something about her that just seems untamed, that seems like she's going on her own path, and she's following her heart. That's what I get from the green, because the green, you are asked to follow your heart, especially with this photo. And there seems to be something, and her hair is blue. That's interesting. Her hair is blue, which signifies the throat chakra. So you could tell she's not afraid to say what she needs to say through music, Maybe you're a musician. I see. Maybe you're a musician, or you have a creative outlet that helps you follow your heart, that helps you get your words out onto paper. You could do anything that helps you get your emotions out. And I think this is a huge sign and a huge signifier that your spiritual team wants you to follow something that allows you to be wild at heart, that allows you to move with purpose, move with your destiny. Like an eagle, you are soaring high to new heights and being the leader that you are capable of, and no one's going to tell you what to do. It definitely gives me Pocahontas vibes, where no one tells you what to do. You feel with the universe. You are embedded into the ground. You came from here. Even though you're a soul from other places. It's asking, I'm hearing something else too, to where, here, I'm just going to do this. I'm hearing something else too, to where it seems like they're asking you to tap into where you came from. Tap into what you're hiding, whether it be your surroundings or other people, because you're naturally going with the flow. You're a natural leader. And I think that they want you to know that, because the eagle is very powerful. If you live in, you know, the US, then the eagle, you know, it's the main animal. Anyways, and I also see a pentacle here. And that reminds me of how one could be very proud of who they stand for, of who they are, of what they believe in. I see a dragon on her leg. You might be born in the year of the dragon, or dragons are significant. She has her whole soul on her body. Let me see if you could see this, because this is actually, yeah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, she wears her heart on her sleeve. So that's interesting. She's not afraid to show who she is, and whoever doesn't care, she doesn't care, because she's out with herself. She's following her own destiny. Okay. And I don't know if that's something you need to heal, where you feel like you have to mask who you are, or you have to tend to other people's needs instead of your own, to where you're not unlocking your inner power, the strength that will make people take a step back and say, oh, I can't control them. Maybe you were told as a kid that you were easily controlled. I mean, what? That you were easily... Maybe, okay, give me a sec, sorry. Maybe you were told as a kid that you couldn't do certain things, or you were shut down from your path. Or maybe you were the other kid, like I said, that was easy to control because you wanted to make everybody happy. And people molded that and manipulated that into what they chose for themselves, into who they felt was comfortable for themselves. But now it's time to take back your power and find out what's comfortable for you. Find out who makes you happy. What in your soul is calling you out to make you happy? She's just at peace. You can tell she's content with herself. You can tell she could play the violin and sit on her broomstick at the same time. She doesn't mind who comes in or out of her life. She's just focused on her soul and her music. She's focused on what she creates spontaneously. What comes out channeled. Because when I said first purple with her hair color, that made me think of the crown chakra. So she's instantly channeling from the universe and creating that. And whoever wants to listen, they can listen. But she's not expecting anybody to come to her. Okay, that was... You may live near mountains or a lake. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and read that. Yeah, your soul is wanting to be healed. There's something about it that is molded by society that is asking you to set yourself free, you know? Okay, so 50 may be significant. Wild at heart. Eagles have been pushed farther into remote and rocky places by persecution. Witches have been forced to find even more secluded locations for their covens, for much same reasons. Daisy Nettles could dwell on her bitterness at this injustice, but would it do any good? Instead, she takes flight on her own lightning staff into those harsh mountains, where the eagles reign, and find peace in her love of music. No matter the scale of darkness facing us, beauty is always singing. Daisy finds just a few notes on her violin are enough to soften the gloom of the darkest clouds. Wow. Exactly what that was. Very huge confirmation is that she's not allowing other people to put her down and tell her that it's not okay to be a witch, not okay to be a practitioner, because like I said, the pentacle. She decided to be cast away like the eagles and go to a more peaceful state, and that's inward. For you, I think your spiritual team is telling you to, this is good protection, follow your heart, to go inward and to seek that balance within yourself instead of letting the other people put shackles on you and hold you down from your destiny. That's not something you're meant to do. Wow. Okay, so let's see how I want to position this, because you guys are the first group. I'll put her right here. And then your overall energy for the spread, I forget what it, the 4 of Cups, interesting. And there's 2 cards that came out, the Devil. Okay, so now we have, let's see how I want to, we have the messages from your angels, gods and goddesses. We have a boob. We have Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness, have shown up today to send you healing. Wow. There's so many messages within these cards. Oh, 3 popped out for you. Oh, that's right. I put 3 for each of them because like your spiritual team really came through. And then we have, yeah, Goddess of Sacred Path. Yep. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. And we have Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. Okay. Okay. And then we have message from your spiritual team. That is the Silence. Okay, this is like, wow, this is a powerful reading. And then we have from your higher self, go with the flow, and happiness. Wow. Okay, how the frick am I gonna do this? Is this gonna, yeah, that could be right here. There we go. She looks pretty over here. They want to see you glowing, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Magician. Oops. Knight of Cups. 6 of Cups. And there we go. See if we can make room. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Whew, this is a lot more than I thought. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of room. Okay. Okay, my loves. Let me just tap into your energy, please. Spiritual team of group number 1. Okay, so I'm feeling like you've been feeling alone on whatever path you've been trying to take. And maybe you feel like you can't control the situation that you're in. You're definitely bored. That's what the 4 of Cups definitely gives, is bored and overthinking about what you can do in life to better your situation. What do you want to manifest, and what's asking to be healed? Is to know everything's going to be okay. Is to know that you are perfect the way you are. You have this beautiful soul that could ignite a whole world, that could bring everybody to tears by sharing your story. I don't know how you share your story. I don't know who you touch in your life, but you have the capability of healing others. There's this, the magician, you can manifest anything you want just by the touch of your finger. But you've been asked to be silent your whole life. You've been told of what's right and what's wrong with your body, with your image, and you're hyper-focused on that. And the logic, you're asking, what can I do to make myself better? What can I do to continue to get out of this situation? I need to do something. Logically, strategically, what makes sense for me? But your spiritual team, everybody's coming through to say, whatever makes you happy is your destined path. Go with the flow and tune into your, I was going to say Akashic Records. That's interesting. So there's something with the Akashic Records that tells you your innermost truth. I always get something with that skull. Maybe even in a past life. I always get past lives now. Even in a past life, you were told to stay silent. I'm getting 1800s, early 1800s. I'm getting in England. You know what? The best way I could reference it is Assassin's Creed, not Valhalla. Maybe Valhalla. Something that has to do with Vikings or has to do with, but I was thinking more of England. I forgot the one that takes place in Britain. But either way, you were shut out. You were isolated. But you have this glow, this power about you that is unstoppable. And your spiritual team is asking you to tap into that. That's funny. The Six of Cups talks about the past. So something about the past really drives you forward. It has the capability of driving you forward. What's asking to be healed is your perception, how you perceive yourself, how you view how your life should go. They're asking you to give it to them and just focus on what makes you happy right now. You may be this may be triggering a little bit, but I promise you it's not too bad. But you may have gone through a lot of, I would say, depression, anxiety, worry, isolation. You may have not felt like the magician because you felt like there was no control that you could take over your life to make it what you wanted because you didn't know what you wanted. But as you continue to find what makes you happy, the steps of the pillar, the steps of your kingdom will continue to grow with you. Like I see you walking on stairs. I see you walking on stairs, and as you walk on those stairs, it's kind of like Elsa. There we go. It's kind of like Elsa where she makes ice, like she's building her kingdom as she sings. And that's what I see you doing. It's building your kingdom as you sing, as you write, as you do something. You may not know the full picture now of what the kingdom's gonna look like. I mean, you may not understand the outline. You may want to because your logic, you know? But they're asking you just to focus on the now. Focus on the present. Speak your truth. Whoever hurt you in the past, the things that are healing, your sadness, it is healing currently. You are healing yourself. They're just asking you to not be so hard on yourself, to not put so much pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to take things one step at a time. And also with Elsa, that's coming through again, where she's concealing. You may have masked too. Masked. You may be, what was I going to say? You may resonate with neurodivergent, being neurodivergent. neurodivergent. You may have masked in the past to where what people wanted you to do. And I know a lot of people that are autistic resonate with Elsa. Or even any neurodivergent actually resonates with Elsa, because she masked her whole life. And all of a sudden she just bursts, you know, she turns everything to ice, and she has like this whole meltdown, this whole, you know, thing. And she runs away to protect everybody else when she's just trying to protect herself, because it's a learning mechanism to hide so she doesn't cause any more problems. Maybe you felt like you needed to hide so you don't cause any more problems, or you think that you're going to cause problems when actually you have a beautiful light within you. It's like the angels are feeling your tears, and they are taking this ray of light and shining it over you as you cry, because it is a very good thing to cry. They're putting a heart around you. What I'm hearing too is that even when you go to bed or before you leave the house for work, whatever you do, imagine yourself being surrounded by a shield of white light, a shield of white light surrounding you. Your spiritual team is always with you, guiding you to your right path, and releasing that worrying. Yep, there it is. And allow them to help you carry that weight. I remember when I was, what was I gonna do? I remember when I was struggling one day, and I do get intrusive thoughts, and I do struggle with just thoughts that I do not want. Also just past hurts or trauma, and I've been asking Archangel Michael or my spiritual team to help me cut that out, help me release that. And I realize that as I focus on my work more, or as I keep doing me, or as I process the thought, it just slowly goes away, and my day doesn't end with me having a meltdown, or my day doesn't end with me not knowing what I'm doing in life. It ends with me feeling safe and healed and properly cared for. And it's like the angels are covering you with a blanket as you ask them for help, or as you are being healed. They want you to understand your power that you have over your words, because one that is silenced is one with power. One that people don't want to listen to are the wrong people to talk to begin with. You aren't meant to share your message with everybody. Ooh, that's another thing with this one. Like I said before, remember when I said she doesn't care who she brings in, she is up there singing her song. And whoever wants to come in shall come in. But only in good terms, you know? I'm hearing receive help. Allow yourself to get help. That may have to do with therapy, or that may just have to do with asking your friends for help. Ace of Cups, yeah. The Knight of Cups is someone coming in with an offer of love, with an offer of emotion. And the Ace of Cups is healing. Allow yourself to fill up your own cup and have this knowing that you're gonna be okay. What I'm seeing with this tree is that, you know, you have to water trees in order for them to grow. You have to water your plants in order for them to grow, more like it. But either way, constantly watering yourself, constantly making sure you're hydrated, electrolytes, because that's very important. Yeah, like simple things like that. If you have to start out, simple things was making sure you eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Simple things like you are hydrating yourself. Little baby steps that you are taking to look at yourself in the mirror and accept who you are. But there's just so many messages coming through. Your past needs some tapping into, but to do that, this insensitive, what is the word? Excessive, yeah, excessive thoughts that you get. You may think a lot about what you don't have, but you're asking to be thinking about now what you can make for yourself, or what needs to be healed right now, as in going to a person to talk to, or making a change on how you perceive the world around you. Picking up the tools that you have and using them for good, using your emotions from your past, the past hurt, the past pain, and putting it into the work that you love to do. Yeah. Instead of remaining silent, instead of thinking you have to be silent. Let your freak flag fly is what I heard. And allow the channeled messages to come through that comes through for writing. If you get that feeling of going after something, then go for it. Use your past for inspiration, for fuel. Gandalf looks very focused on what he's doing. It's like he knows what he's doing. He's preparing the tools. He's preparing what he needs. And it looks like he's also thinking about his next move. I heard, never let them know your next move. So maybe it's about not sharing everything with everybody about what your goals are. Share it with the right people. Your third eye is definitely awakening. I see this right here. It's definitely right here too. It's definitely awakening to something higher, and is asked to be tended to. Listen to what it's calling you to do. Listen to your intuition, yeah. Don't neglect it, because there's no use, because then you'll just be constantly in this energy. Be constantly wondering what's the next thing that I could do to better myself, when in actuality, whatever makes you happy, and doing whatever makes you happy, taking yourself out on a date, hanging out with friends, reading that book that you want to read, is going to make you happy. Therefore, you're going with the flow. And when that inspiration hits, when you feel like you've manifested so much, but nothing's coming out of it, but this inspiration hits with whatever you're doing, then do it, you know? But right now, like I said, it's all about baby steps, and that's okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got to use this analogy. Okay. So there's this thing where I was in the shower recently, and I was trying to turn off the shower. There's like a little screw in between where you twist it off, and sometimes the screw comes loose. It's really annoying. But I was trying to turn it off, both of them, and it seemed like the screw was getting loose, and I kept like freaking trying to go this way to turn it off. And then I tried to hold the screw in the middle and turn it off, but it just wasn't going. So I was like, okay, let me just go back. So I went back, and that was really annoying, but I went back, I held the screw, and then I went forward, and it turned off like easy. It like fixed it. And that's when right there I got the download of sometimes you have to take 2 steps back to take 2 steps forward. Sometimes you have to go back to move forward. And it may be scary to go backwards, but when you realize you went back to relive your past or to process it, then it's a lot easier to move forward. It's like when you get in that groove, you're like, oh, this isn't as scary as I thought. This isn't as fearful as I thought it would be. I'm safe. I'm doing this. I'm safe. I'm safe to travel in my mind. I'm safe to think about the things that I have to think about. I'm not there anymore. I'm not that person anymore. I'm not stuck. I'm not trapped. I'm limitless. I have so much emotion to share for myself and for others. Your spiritual team wants you to be happy. They want you to find purpose in yourself again. And that may have to do with going within and traveling down a timeline of what went wrong or what happened to make you think that you weren't a magical being and you had to stay silent. Okay, let me read the silence card, and then we'll be done with your reading. I don't know how long that was, but 16, that's a good time. I hope that this helped in any way, but yeah, it was a beautiful reading in my opinion. So the silence, 45 may be significant. Okay. No amount of clarity or visualization is possible without distancing oneself from the noise of the world. Turning inward helps us become more in tune with the significant presence that fills the universe. It allows us to lay ourselves bare to it and to connect with and ponder the greater meaning of life. It can be challenging to take ourselves out of the flood of distractions we deal with minute by minute, but our ancestors stand by our side, waiting to silently guide us along our path. Their experience and guidance are indispensable in our journey. The silence rests her arm against the skull. Some cultures view skulls as an ultimate symbol of life well lived. It represents our awareness of their message that echoes to us from the other side of the veil. Our legacy is our real teacher to the world. Wow. Meanings. Seek out a place of stillness to hear what you need. Take time to meditate. Wow. Yeah, I see her meditating right here. Meditating. Yeah, it's time to see what you want. Go inward and see what's calling you. Besides everyone telling you what you have to do. And yeah, once again, pay attention to what you eat or drink or put in your body that's making you feel depressed or making you feel like you're just not doing something right. Maybe it is just hydrating yourself and feeding yourself the good stuff that you need to feast on. What? Okay, so I love this. I love your energy. I just want to give you a big hug. I just want to, there's like 2 times where I started to freaking tear up in your reading. But yeah, I guess this is it. I guess I'll leave you here. If you want, you could check out any of my other readings. They're very healing too. And I don't know, your guys are just telling me what is best for you guys and how I could give and share knowledge that you guys need to hear. So, wow. Okay. I love you guys, group number 1. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming through. Thank you for you guys showing up for yourself. And I just send you guys all the love in the world. And I hope that you allow yourself to receive all the love in the world, because that's what you deserve. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you next time, group number 1. Stay safe and keep yourself safe, because you are worthy. Just keep spreading love, because love will always be the answer. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose Walk with Wings and this amethyst, then this is your group. Hello. Yeah, so this has been really interesting. I love the energy of group number 1, but I'm super excited to go into group number 2. When I was doing your, getting your cards together and feeling out the vibe, I just love how each card, there's something that resembles the crystals that I chose for you guys. So what I heard about amethyst is very childlike. It also helps with your intuition. And that's funny, because I feel like what's needing to be healed is your imagination, your sense of wonder, your sense of life. Because what I see with this girl, she has golden hair, she's on this thorny, what is this? Is that dandelion? I can't tell. But it's a type of weed, I think, or whatever. But either way, there's thorns on it. And she's just so happy. Like, you see her with the bees, and bees sting, and there's these stings on here, and she's protected, and she knows she is. I think she's like a type of fairy, but yeah. It's like she's one with nature, and she's not afraid of anything. She even has little points on her. Maybe you were a kid that liked to play in the mud. Maybe you were a kid that liked to make things with mud, yeah. Or like to talk to the fairies as a kid. Maybe you're very esoteric as a kid, or etherical. I'm just channeling. But yeah, you were very open and adventurous, and nobody held you back. And walk with wings. Wow. Why did I not just understand? Yeah, there we go. Walk with wings. They're asking you to trust that. I heard this saying recently, trust. What would you do if you knew that your angels were here supporting you? It's kind of like a trust fall, It's kind of like trusting that your spiritual team has you. And what I see around these bumblebees, they may look scary or may sting you, but they're in search for honey, and honey's sweet, and they don't get hurt by it. They don't, what I mean is like honey's sticky and it could be uncomfortable. You know, they pollinate things, they bring things to life. It's the ebb and flow of nature. They're asking you to go with the flow. I think one of your oracle cards are like that. I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if that's okay. Either way, walk with your wings again, because it seems like maybe you went through that time period where you feel like your wings were clipped and you couldn't fly anymore, and you believed that you couldn't fly because someone clipped your wings and told you you couldn't fly anymore. But that's just an illusion. That's just something that isn't true and never was. Something with amethyst, I think I told you guys, but that's the best thing to have for children, because it tunes them in with their intuition and their childlike nature. And maybe it is good for you to get amethyst. Maybe you have amethyst. Use it more to tune into your child self, to tune in to that playful energy, that imaginative energy that helps you unlock more of your intuition. Maybe you're looking to grow with your spirituality, grow more with your psychic gifts, and that's looking at your child, looking at your, maybe you do have children for some of you, looking at your children and seeing how they play, or you have children around you and maybe your spiritual team's asking you to play with them. Maybe show them games that you like to play with as a kid. For me, when I was 12 and a little bit, I was 12 or 11, I would go by the tree and make little tree houses for fairies, kind of like, because I love Tinkerbell and I watched that movie. What is it called? The one with that little girl. And I knew fairies existed. That's how I felt, and I just made that. And now many adults would be like, nah, fairies aren't real, that's ridiculous. But low-key, yeah, they are. So it's just how you perceive life. And sorry for the creaky chair, but they're asking you to tune back into that. Tune back into believing that everything is possible instead of believing what people told you is possible. You know? Walk with wings. So now we're gonna, yellow too is solar plexus. So you may be a fire sign, you don't have to be. But also purple is the crown chakra, which has to do with following your path and trusting the path that your spirit guides tell you to follow, because maybe your spiritual guides give you messages and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? But they're asking you, no, there's a reason for it. And the solar plexus chakra is all about that personal power and showing up for yourself and following that inner lion of knowing who you are and believing that you have the stamina to do it, believing that you have the courage and the bravery to do something that seems impossible. Because you know yourself. It's your, yeah, maybe you were a little lion as a kid. I got Lion King. I mean, that's literally the only, unless I'm going to talk about the freaking Discovery Channel. I got Lion King, which is like, he was going to be raised to be, you know, the king. But something happened to where he had to run away and hide. And he decided to be comfortable in the area that he was at. But there is a bigger calling that he had to tend to. And he didn't know that he was capable of loving something so much, of being king again, doing what's right. But once he did it, it's like it fit like a glove. He had to trust in himself and trust that he could do something that seems like it's out of reach, you know, taking back the kingdom that whatever his scar ruled over. But da-da be the mighty king, da-da-da-da-da. That song's coming through. Okay, so walk with your wings. Walk with wings. It is in alphabetical order. Where is the W? There you go. Okay, it's 49, maybe significant. I just say all the numbers because you never know. Lake walks a narrow and spiky path, but she's relaxed and confident. Maybe it's because she has no fear of falling, thanks to her wings. We all need a metaphorical wings, a steady partner, relative, or friend. Yet, Lake isn't reminding you of your wings, but the gift of being someone else's. Is there someone in your life who needs lifting? Or maybe you just need to be around in case they slip. You might find that your own wings are broad enough to carry two. Broad enough to carry two. Okay. So, whatever I said is something that resonates, and you probably do carry that still. And since this is something that needs to be healed, maybe it's carrying yourself or not believing that you can carry yourself, but your spiritual team is here telling you that you can. You are capable of helping others. Maybe you're being called to help others walk with wings as you continue to walk with wings yourself. I love that. Okay, so next we are going to lay out your cards. So we have the overall energy. Let me make sure it's got to sit at the top. Okay. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Okay. You may be an earth sign. Do not have to be. Then, okay. Then this is, yeah. Sorry. Oh, freaking boobies, man. Okay. We have Goddess of Earth, of the Earth. As an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. An idea to connect it. Yeah. See? Yeah. Imagination. Okay. I did this. Okay. Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. There's the yellow more and then the orange, which has to do with creativity. So that's interesting. I love these cards that came out for you. Beautiful colors. Blue again. Wow. Goddess of Nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. Fruition. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and then we have, so that was from the angels, God and goddesses. Now we have from your higher self, vision. Okay. And then the light. Light again. I love that. Okay. And then from your spiritual team, we have Harpy Eagle. We're gonna have to read that one because I do not know. Okay. Then we have the Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Oh, no, this isn't the... Wait, is it? The King of Cups. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Oh, there's... Oh! Hey, they sneaked this. I asked for 4 and then they gave me... Okay. Nine of Wands. Okay, well, that's good then, because then we could just scoot this down. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let me just tune into your energy real quick. What do they need to heal? What needs to be healed? Spiritual team. Group number 2. Okay. Okay. First thing I heard was like writer's block or something that's been shut out. It's like what needs to be healed is the idea that you don't believe that you're capable of achieving something. The Five of Wands. Yeah, something's coming in. That's what when I saw this, it's you reap what you sow, your dream is coming into fruition. And I think that was a dirt bike. But I thought of something's happening. Something's happening for them. But I don't know if you believe it. I don't know if you believe what's happening for you. And especially when I didn't know that 5 were here. So 5 may be significant. You may be seeing 5 a lot. 5 of Wands. That's interesting. So massive changes are coming. Ask the universe for help. The universe, what is happening with my throat chakra? There's a lot of blues here, so something has to be put out there. This vision that you have is leading you to something greater, because the Ace of Pentacles has to do with opportunity coming to you, an opportunity that can make itself something. That reminds me of the ring from Lord of the Rings, to where, obviously, to where Frodo chose to take that ring to Mordor. He chose to take that ring, and he didn't have to. All of them were arguing, but he felt like he would be the one to do it. So the ace, like I said, the ace has to do with choosing to do something. An opportunity is presented to you, and you have the choice, like the universe gives us choices, to follow that. And okay, so what needs to be healed is your confidence in believing that you can do something. It has to do with confidence again. Believing that you can depend on friends, depend on yourself to create this vision that you have. Queen of Wands is very... There's a lot of kings and queens. There's King of Cups, King of Rings. The overall energy of this whole thing is King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles has to do with a stable, reliable human that has a lot of money. So okay. It's the capability of believing that it's the thought of believing, oh my Lord, have mercy. This, like, I don't know why I can't form words in this pile. It's the idea, trusting that you have great ideas, trusting that you are a visionary, trusting that you can channel from the divine to create what you want, to create what you see for yourself. I don't know what this Five of Wands is. Maybe it's because of like fighting your inner, but that would be the Five of Swords, because maybe there's people around you. Maybe there's people around you that tell you that you can't do that, or maybe there's a lot of distractions around you to where you can't focus on what you want, and maybe you need to ask the universe for help and guidance as to what you need to do next. You reap what you sow, your dreams are coming true. Taking that action, taking that offer from the universe. Because the Nine of Wands has to do with putting up a wall with others. Maybe you have to set some boundaries so you can take inspired action. Maybe set some boundaries within the mind. But that would be the Swords. So let's see. Five of Wands. Can you clarify the Five of Wands, please? What is this energy? Number 2. Clarify the Five of Wands. Okay, 2 came out. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups and the Tower. Wow. So the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So it's something that has to do with what you wish for. And things tumbling down, things around you tumbling down so you can get what you want. Maybe it's friends that left your life. Maybe it's support groups or people that don't serve you being cut out of your life so you can continue to move on to your wish fulfillment. Towers falling so you can get what you wish for. Because the Nine of Cups is what you desire, is your wishes coming true. So as negative energies go out, you allow new energies to come in. As this tower falls, as you bring the freaking ring to Mordor, then everything will collapse, because you are building a new structure for yourself around your life. You are knowing your worth. The people that don't want your help, the people that don't need it, you may have a mother too that needs healing with. I just see this woman right here, and she's looking towards the swords, and it looks like she's kind of like there's a look on her face that looks like it's just shocked. The birds are coming to the rescue. The birds are coming to help. I think there's someone in your life that can help. There's someone in your life that can help this situation. I don't know who this is, but someone looks alarmed from what happened. And she has her hand over her heart. I don't know if that's Arwen. I don't think so. But she has her hand over her heart, like she's wanting to help people, and there's boats going to the rescue. So whatever you're going through, allow it to feed your imagination. Allow you to understand that you have solid ground now and you have a clear path to go. Voice your truth. So like I said, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. That's the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to come your way. That's your choice as to what to do with it. Are you going to make your beautiful garden with the right people? Or are you just going to continue to not believe in your good luck, not believe in what you're capable of? I don't know what your situation is, but can you clarify the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands has a lot to do with passionate, creative energy, very charming person, very funny, but it's like, I see these two cards and I see them in the reverse. I see the Queen of Wands, I see two energies that feel insecure. Two energies that feel like they, maybe you are the Queen of Wands or the King of Cups. Maybe you're the King of Pentacles. And there's a relationship, there's friendships in your life that is going wrong, or there's family members that are arguing, or you feel like you want to stay out of it. But I am not completely sure. Maybe it's your inner wounds that need to be healed, with emotions being leveled within and your creativity being sparked again. And it's making you look really attractive. The Ten of Cups. Wow. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, ultimate happiness, and the High Priestess, Galadriel. Galadriel stands with poise. She lived a long life and she knows who she is. She keeps things hidden that aren't meant to be seen, like the High Priestess. They're asking you to follow your path and to know what you're capable of. The Knight of Cups. Whatever comes through, I didn't know this was upside down, but the Lovers. Accept the love that comes in your life. Accept the help that arrives in your life. Even though you feel like you could handle it yourself. I don't know. That's what came through in the last pile. Let me see. Queen of Wands, please. I hope this is making sense because I'm kind of Queen of Wands. Clarify. The Death card. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot of changes happening right now for you. Like I said, 555. To lead to your ultimate success. To lead to what you want, your vision. And you're asked to lean on your spiritual team right now for help, for guidance. Because this death leads to rebirth and it's going to be something big. So whatever is happening right now, allow it to fall. Protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your heart. And allow something newer to rise up to the ground. What needs to be healed is your perception of yourself, of what you're capable of. There's something about you that's shedding old skin, that's coming into new skin, bigger skin, thicker skin. And you're asked to allow the old beliefs that you had to disintegrate. I don't know if that's the right word, but to dissipate and to become something new. Your creative ideas, your brain, it's like expanding right now. Something's expanding inside of you, and it may be scary or it may be something that's like a tower moment. The Vision card here speaks about clairvoyance, speaks about your psychic abilities. Maybe your psychic abilities are awakening, and allow it to happen, you know? King of Cups, please. The song Players, I forgot her name, is coming through. I heard came a long way from rags to riches, Yeah, it tastes so delicious. Like, it's just like, I see that someone could have been through a lot in their past or have been poor. You may have not been well off, and you are now going to be well off. The King of Pentacles. Believe in what you're capable of, you know? And yeah, so the King of Cups, please. Clarify. The King of Cups. Gandalf the White. King of Cups. Gandalf the White. You know, Gandalf the Gray. When Gandalf reincarnates and he comes back as Gandalf the White, it seems like he knows all. It seems like he's balanced. Like he's given another chance, like a rebirth. It's kind of like that's what you're coming into. Like your old self was the Queen of Wands, taking action, but now you're feeling through what you need to feel through. You're tending to the needs around you. Maybe your friends' needs. Maybe that's you helping your friends out of the situation. Walk with wings. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Yeah. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Oops. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's something that happens that's happening with your emotions that's going to happen. That's going to give you wisdom as to what to do next. That's going to grant you a new opportunity. Maybe there's a new opportunity coming in for you. And I'm just seeing overall a lot of things happening for you. And the main thing about this is to believe that you are capable of continuing to grow, continuing to do what you want to do, continuing to receive abundance that the universe blesses you with. So clarify the Nine of Wands, please. No. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Okay, that's fine. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles again at the bottom. Something's moving for you. And what I see right here is the wheel that, you know, allows the water to go through and everything. I don't know what freaking those water wheels do. But either way, it's like the water's flowing naturally. The water's going and it's moving. And you're allowing the waters to move. Instead of having this guard up, instead of believing that you aren't worth something, you're allowing things to come in, to flow naturally instead of trying to control everything. Yeah, oh, there we go. That's the message from this. Saruman, he's trying to control his power, the power that he has with one of the balls, the really bad thing that could make you feel the power, feel all this knowledge, to know everything. Wow, to know everything. And it's like you want to keep it, like Schmeagol with the ring. He wanted to keep it for himself, just like Saruman did. And they're asking you not to do that, to be balanced, to have that creative spark, to have that creative passion, to put that guard down and allow the sun to shine. 10. I feel like 10 is a very important number to you, like the 10 of Cups. Seeing the 10 of Pentacles. Allow help to come in for you. But also put your guard down is helping others, collaborating, or just feeling like you're open for anything to happen. Because if you're open for anything to happen, then the universe is able to work. Yeah. Maybe that does require you will go within and you will find the answers that you need. Yeah. You're trying to find balance between moderation. Your beliefs on what you think you're capable of. I don't know. It's just Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify. Of course, there comes out. Okay, let's see what came out. The Tower again with the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, dude. Okay, so literally with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this came out earlier, but alas, I did not say it because it was at the bottom and I was like, But anyways, you're going to be asked to take charge over a situation. This literally, whatever's falling for you, because I feel like this Tower is falling to make you, it's like something's coming in for you. Something's happening for you in your life that's going to cause this effect to be like, oh my gosh, I do deserve everything. Everything that I worked for. This 9 of Pentacles is about self-efficiency, is about self-reliance, like dependence. Like you're dependent on yourself. You're building your own crop. You have created this and you brought it into fruition. This is stability within yourself. This is being happy. This is a happy family, happy life. This is leading you to success, and your whole perception of who you are, what you thought you were capable, is being shattered. Thought you were capable of is being shattered because of this offer that's coming in. So what needs to be healed is the perception of what you believe that you're capable of, because you're capable of a lot of things, and this is just going to be proof for you. The vision that you see is true. The vision that you see of yourself is telling the truth about something. Something is coming in, and I think, and I think with this walk with wings too, is like someone's going to help you because they have the capability of helping you, of helping you go on to your next step. And the Emperor, number 4, the Emperor is someone who's strong in their role, is someone who takes charge, is a good leader. And that's who you are. The 7 of Wands, wow. The Hierophant, yeah. Takes charge over what they want. Okay, I'm gonna read the Harpy Eagle. And then, I don't know, I feel like I should do something else. Like I should find out more. Let's see if you're still, oh my gosh, it's 30 minutes long. I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was that long of a reading. I'm sorry for keeping you. Group number 1 was only 16 minutes, and this felt like it was only 16 minutes long. I literally only expected at least 20. Okay, my goodness. Okay, so yeah, we'll just close this out. But something big is happening for you, and it's gonna definitely require some healing, inner work as you go along to take that creative spark, to take that creative action. Yeah, anyways, Harpy Eagle. If you were, I just want to say, if you were attracted to the last group, then go ahead. That's your confirmation. I just feel like, because there's an eagle in their group. 65. Harpy Eagle. The Harpy Eagle in the Dreamscape Oracle is a female from the American variety. Harpy Eagles are a sign that you need to change something in your life. They represent your strength and none of your weaknesses. The Harpy Eagle comes to you via visions. Wow. Wow, trust your visions. Visions in your sleep and your waking days. When it appears, heed the message and take good look at what is out of balance in your life. Take stock of your life. Are you where you want to be emotionally, physically, and financially? Now is the time to envision where you want to be and who you want in your life. Harness Harpy Eagle power when times are tough and you need some extra help to guide you to the other side. Meanings, time to reassess your life and adjust accordingly. Listen to the messages Spirit is sending you. Yeah, there's a door opening for you and they're asking you to step through it. If you're here right now, I'm hoping that you're listening to this because you need to step through this door, because something is happening for you where you need to reassess, because if you don't change something in your life, the universe is going to change it for you. Maybe this is happening right now, but something's coming soon to where it's going to be a death and rebirth of how you look at yourself, how things need to change for you, because things haven't changed or shifted in a long time. And the universe is working with you. Ask the universe for help and guidance. The angels, they're coming through to connect you with your imagination, to reap what you sow. Everything's coming through to align you with your destined path. Walk with bravery as you continue to do this. You are not alone. And maybe you'll even help other people, guide other people. Like this High Priestess, you're guiding other people into the unknown when they don't know what to do. And your spiritual team is right behind you to lead the way. to your abundance, to your ultimate happiness. Okay, so group number 2. This is the messages that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something out of it. If you did, leave a like and a comment. I loved your reading. This was very interesting, so thank you for being patient with me. Yeah, your spiritual team is just, I see abundance in your future. That's what I see. Your energy is very abundant. I just feel like you're gonna do something big. So keep going. You're doing something right. You're doing something right. Just keep going and allow towers to fall if they need to. Just save yourself. Look after yourself. Okay. Keep spreading love and light, because that will always be the answer. And have a beautiful and magnificent time of day whenever you're watching. And yeah, I hope to see you next time, guys. Okay. Bye. Group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose Needs Before Wants with this carnelian agate, I believe it's called. There's a name for it, I feel like, but it's just not the right one. Wow. I don't know if you guys could see that, but the way that this angel aura quartz is shining on this rock is like creating this, wow, that beautiful effect. That's beautiful. It's like a purplish blue on the rock. Purplish blue, purples. That's interesting. That's so beautiful. Okay, so maybe you guys need to get some angel aura quartz. But anyways, so yeah, if you guys chose this, then this is your reading with the Needs Before Wants card. So let's talk about this intuitively. Let's sit down and talk. The Needs Before Wants. Clearly, when we hear that, we think of tending to ourselves, tending to our animals. Because what I'm seeing here is that she has a lot of animals around her and she's happy and content. Here, let's sit up so I could show you. Where is she? There she is. Okay. So I could show you. So you see her animals surrounding her. And yeah. And there's little rabbits on her dress. There's a crow outside chirping. Yeah. And she's sitting down instead of doing things that she needs to do or stuff like that. And she's enjoying nature. She's enjoying the now. The present. She's resting. She's taking care of herself. The feathers in her hair. Yeah, she's really connected to nature. You might identify as someone who's very connected to nature, as someone who is also very busy but yearns to be more in nature. You're probably someone who loves animals. Is what I'm getting, definitely. You may have red hair, but the fox is someone meticulous. The rabbit is something that worries. The birds are here for signs. The snake is here for rebirth. I just think there's a lot of transformation happening in your life right now that you need to... I know you probably know what you're capable of. You probably know what you can do. Probably you know what you can do in life. But right now, they're asking you to sit and process, to sit and rest, because you need to do certain things. You need to tend to yourself, tend to your garden, instead of focusing on what you want, what you think you have to do. So yeah, stepping outside in nature would be really good for you, grounding yourself. This red carnelian is about grounding, because red has to do with the root chakra, you know, that's very prominent in your reading. You are very multifaceted. You are a person that's capable of a lot of things, that can do a lot of things. Maybe you're also someone who dreams a lot, someone who looks towards the future. Yeah, there we go. Someone who looks towards the future of what they want to do with their life. But you're being asked to stay here in the now, to stay here in the present and ground your energy so you can focus on what needs to be done. Okay, so let's read it and then we'll continue on to your reading. Okay, so let's see. J, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Needs Before Wants 26 may be significant. Okay. So, with her coven, Anna Barden is famed for her animal communication skills. Her success is rooted in knowing that every animal has a different need. That's interesting. As humans, we have to be mindful that there is a subtle yet profound difference between wants and needs. Wants are more indulgent than needs, which form our daily shelter, food, and safety. If your needs are met, firstly, be grateful. Then consider your motives for wanting something more. Be grateful. Interesting. Let me read that again. Wants are more indulgent than needs, which form our daily shelter, food, and safety. If your needs are met, firstly, be grateful. Then consider your motives for wanting something more. Are you clear that it is for you and not to garner praise from another? If not, you might be living by someone else's ideals. Okay, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, goodness. Okay. The overall energy. Goodness. Okay. The overall energy is the Six of Swords. Time to walk away from something. That's what that first message got me. And this is a message from your angels, gods, and goddesses. Okay. So we have Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues with self-love. We got the purples and blues again. Wow. I did not even try to do that, okay? And then why is there boobies in every freaking pile? I am so sorry. They want to pop out. Angel of New Life. The rainbow. Hello. Okay. Okay, synchronicities. We love that. Angel of New Life. An exciting new chapter of your life is about to unfold. What did I say earlier? I forgot what these cards were, okay? I've been doing other readings. Okay. So, wow, the Lotus unfolding. Yeah, it's time to take after yourself. Excuse me. Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Stand up for what you believe. You may be a Leo. I don't know. That's the Strength card that reminds me of. Then what is your higher self wanting to tell you? Gratitude. I remember this card. That's why. Gratitude. That's interesting. The orange against the sacral chakra. And then acceptance. Beautiful. And then for your spiritual team, what they want to tell you? The Raven. Oh, the Raven! I mean, I know that was a crow outside, but we don't have any ravens here, so that'll suffice. The Raven. Beautiful. You may be really connected with animals. We have the World. Okay. The last major arcana in the deck. Page of Rings. Three of Pentacles. The Page of Rings, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So you may be seeing 33 a lot. When I've been seeing 33 recently, I've been thinking about how my my spiritual team has been helping me and work through other stuff and work through what I've been stressed out about. So yeah, let's tap into your energy. I might need to clarify these, but we'll see. What needs to be healed? So I see a lot of people, you may have a lot of people tugging on your energy. You may be focusing on the next big thing. Yeah, the next big thing. What new thing can I do to help myself, to help what I need to do? You're always looking towards the future, looking towards what you can do to benefit yourself. What will get you to your happy ending? The overall energy is moving forward, the Six of Swords. In the beginning, I said you need to move on from something. And it's kind of, this is a very interesting, what is it called? Give me a second, I'm so sorry. Very interesting, like when something, contradiction, very interesting contradiction, because you're asked to walk away from something, and you may think it's a group of people, or you may think it's anything, but honestly, you're asked to walk away from how you think you need to do something. What you think is best to get you towards where you want to be. Because this reminds me of the finish line. And there is going to be an exciting chapter in your life to unfold, because now you're being told to take care of what you need. Instead of constantly being told, telling yourself what you need to do constantly, telling yourself what you need to do right now, you are being told to express gratitude for what you have right now before everything else unfolds. Because accept the now, accept what you are now. Because you're going to look forward, you're going to be in the future and say, whoa, that's a lot, this is a lot, or I don't know how to handle all of this. But if you express gratitude for the friendships you have around you, for what you have right now on the table, for the strength that you have, then it'll be easier to move on towards the next big goal. 3, adding 3 adds up to 6. Separate 6 is 3. I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. But I have Amazonite. The Raven. Yeah, ground your energy right here in the present and express gratitude for what you have now, for what you're worthy of. This was kind of like in all groups, but this second group you may have been drawn to. I'm seeing also butterflies. This butterfly on her, and then I have a butterfly right here. I'm seeing that you're transforming. Yeah, you're transforming into something new. You have to believe that you're worthy of this, because we all go through changes in our life, right? There's an opportunity that's granted to us. Maybe you're collaborating with other people. Maybe you're, collaborating with friends, getting together with friends and celebrating. But when you're alone, you're like imposter syndrome, where you think, do I even deserve this? Do I even know who I am? But you're being asked to rest with your body, to rest with your soul, to come back to center, to remind yourself of your worth. Because sometimes we forget. Like other times I'm having a good day, and then the next day I'm like, whoa, what happened to Moon yesterday? What happened to her when she was just doing awesome, and now she's going through it again, and then you get hard on yourself. But you have to believe that we're going to go through waves of emotion. We're going to go through things that feel very overwhelming, and that's okay. We just have to come back to our soul and what we're here now to do for ourselves. We're here to take a drink of water. We're here to watch that TV show that we like. We're here to come back to center. Maybe it's like trusting other people around you, trusting the future, what the future has for you. Because there's a new chapter in your life about to unfold, you have to accept that that is your destined path, that is meant for you. You have to accept that that's what you're worthy of. Maybe there's someone in your life that you could go to that could bring you comfort. Maybe a hug is what you need. What you don't realize you need. It's just a lot of emotional healing, maybe, because it just seems like there's a lot of events going on. I mean, this just seems very exciting. This energy right here just seems like, we did it, let's celebrate together. And it's just, but express gratitude for the things you have now and for what's coming. Express gratitude for your spiritual team, for you not being alone, for you going on to the next chapter, for you starting this new cycle. Let's clarify the world. Oops. Okay. So spiritual team of group number 3, I would like to clarify the world, please. What do they need to heal? What is asking to be healed? I'm definitely hearing perception of your life and what you think is possible for yourself. Ooh. What the frick? Okay, what is the world, please? Oh goodness. See, these cards are like jumping out. I think your cards jumped out too in the beginning when I was shuffling your cards. The Hanged Man. Yeah. Strength. What did I tell you? Strength. Let's see. The Magician and the 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it just seems like you're asked to let go. You're asked to let go. That's so funny. And because you're coming into union with what you manifest, with what you desire, and you're being asked to look at what you have for yourself in a different perspective, and not be bored at where you're at right now, but to celebrate what you do have and what you can have and what you work so hard to do, you know? It's 4-4, it must be significant too, because your path is definitely building a new structure for yourself and divinely guided. And it's like you're definitely asked to look at your reflection and say, why do I want this? Is it what's meant for me? Is it what I want for myself? Am I being guided down my utmost divine path? And if that's so, then be aware of that and know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And it's beautiful, because this will definitely hurry on your path. This will definitely get you ready to accept what's coming for you. If this is, wow, Schmiegel too, because Schmiegel took the ring and he claimed it as his, like it's his, you know? And but is it really his, you know? It's something, but it's a burden to carry. He's looking at it as something that's his, but it's actually a burden to carry that's made his soul sunken and made him alone and isolated. It's like he's having to look in the reflection and saying, who have I become? Who am I? What do I want? What do I need? What do I really want? Yeah. Page of Rings. Please clarify the Page of Rings. Yeah, I don't know what that means to you, but that just came through, so take it or leave it if it resonates. Page of Rings is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, if you feel like you may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it's taking action over ideas that you have. It's taking actions over the thoughts that you build up in your mind, but also being able to cut away at things that don't serve your path. You know, especially people that won't offer you something that you deserve. Let's see, 3 of Pentacles, please. Because the Queen of Swords is very quick-witted. Wow. 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers and the Devil. Yeah. So, wow. Interesting. And the 3 of Swords at the bottom. Wow. 3. Okay, so this is a separate message too, for sure. That has to do with relationships. It has to do with 6 once again, and then 3. Okay. You may be seeing those numbers. 15. You're asked to heal whatever heartbreak you went through when it comes to collaborating on something, when it comes to someone that hurt you, someone that didn't have your best interest at heart, and who tricked you into believing that they did. They were wolf in sheep's clothing. They were something that looked interesting, but didn't serve your highest interest. And that's affecting your life now, to where it's probably hard to trust other people. I got that message from the beginning when I shuffled your cards, where I was thinking they probably have a hard time collaborating or opening up to other people because of their past relationships that they had. Maybe even a relationship with yourself. Once again, it goes back to gratitude and thinking if you're worthy, overthinking if you are worthy of certain connections, or if you can open up again. Interesting. So let's do the 3 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Goodness, no, we are not doing this again. Just 1 card at least, thank you. 3 of Wands. It's like everything's balancing out. Everything's happening the way it should. 3 of Wands, please. Yeah, you're asked to cut out people that don't serve you. That you could clearly see as a Page of Pentacles. that doesn't have anything to offer you that's steady, that's worth your time. 3 of Wands is the 8 of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so the 6 of Swords again. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is very complicated energy. I hope you're still here. The Sun. Wow. Okay, so there's something that's taking a long time to process, and stand up for what you believe, gain respect by holding your ground. Your self-worth is being questioned right now because of a certain situation that's gone down, whether it be a person or financially, whatever. And it's like, it's draining you because this 3 of Wands signifies future. And the 8 of Cups over it is something that you have to walk away from, something that you built in your head that isn't working for you, and it requires a different perspective, a different strategy. It's like you're in denial about something. Please take what resonates, because this is some very interesting words that I am giving right now, and I am going to be the one that has to deliver this. Schmiegel was in denial about having the ring, thinking that is precious and what he wants. So you're looking at something as a happy ending, as something that you want, that you need to have. But there's something that you aren't seeing, that you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, is this something that I want? 2012 may have been significant. I don't know why I keep getting that, but the 12's right there. This Knight of Pentacles, it's like an offer that you've been waiting for, whether it be a romantic connection or something that you're waiting for to change. The new chapter in your life is happening with you, not with this situation. It's asking you to leave whatever you need to leave behind, to heal this, to go to the next chapter, to stand up for your self-worth and your self-love, what you believe in, and to keep going. Trust in your intuition and what it's telling you, because this raven is here to give you a message. What do you need? What is calling you out? Whoa, what is calling you out? So this future, this illusion, I would say, for lack of a better term, this vision that you created in your mind, I could say that, this vision that you created in your mind needs to be, I don't see any tower though. Page of Swords. But the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's something that needs to be put to an end. You need to gain more information about and value your self-worth. Page of Rings. And take action for yourself. Take action for what you believe in. What is this that you want them to walk away from? Woo. Ace of Pentacles again, with the freaking Ace of the Pentacles. Wow, the 4 of Pentacles, okay, and the 8 of Wands with the Empress at the bottom. They want you to release control, and once again, I'm getting this again, so like I said, take what resonates. They want you to release control over what you think your future is going to look like. Being greedy with yourself, being greedy with the ring again. What you think is true. Make haste. Make haste, Shadowfax, because this is, they're asking you to sit in your Empress energy. Wow. They're literally telling you that once you sit in your Empress energy and let things flow the way they should, which is harder than it looks, then you'll be able to continue on your destined path, and you'll be able to let go easier of things that aren't meant for you. Everything will come to you. The fruit of your labor that you had for yourself will come to you, and you may feel bored. You may feel like you don't know what to do, or you feel like bored right now. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to look towards my future, but trust me. What should they focus on then? Here, how about that? What should they focus on? What is it, something that you want them to focus on? The Moon and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. With the 10 of Wands at the bottom, releasing baggages that you no longer have to carry. The Moon, maybe it's a Pisces in your life. water, right here, water. Something that you want to focus on, your relationships around you, your emotional well-being, needs before wants. Like I said, wow, this all comes full circle. Your needs before what you want to do. Okay. Finding out what's in here, because I told this before, but this is what Galadriel owns, and you look inside of it. It's kind of like what Professor Dumbledore has with his memories, but this shows what they want to see. And Frodo and Samwise was there with Galadriel, and they saw the questions that they had answered. So you will get the questions that you have, and you will get the answers that you seek from your spiritual team. I feel like your psychic abilities are very strong. The Two of Wands, wow. Yeah, you'll get the answers when you let go and tune into what your spiritual team wants you to know. Which has to do with love, which has to do with maintaining and gardening your garden, to maintain what you need to do, to hydrate, to love yourself. Focus on what you love to do. Express gratitude for what you love in life, instead of focusing on what you could gain constantly, like go, go, go. They're like, no. What needs to be seen that you have been avoiding? What needs do you have that needs to be tended to? What burdens do you carry that needs to be released, that no longer serve you, so you could continue on this new chapter in your life? This rainbow that's waiting on the other side, the end of the rainbow that may seem limitless. It may seem like you have to constantly chase after it, like you can't get there, like it's a dream that you keep running and running and running. But no, just sit still. Sit and be still, for I am with you. What is that? What is that scripture in the Bible? Peace, be still. If you know it, then leave it in the comments, but that's powerful. Whew, like getting the chills. Peace, be still. Listen, because they have messages for you. You are worth everything, and you're asked to take care of yourself. You know, you're asked to release this burden that you carry, this weight that just feels so stressful. I actually forgot how much I loved using these cards because of how many references I could do for Lord of the Rings. That's so exciting. Okay, so now to close out, I'm going to read, where is it? I'm going to read, excuse me. What is it? She needs to eat, I think. So you have to tend towards your needs. Give me a second. Okay, baby. Come on, let me see. What is it, my love? What is it? What is it? You want to eat? What is it? What do we have? We have food. Okay. Open this. Come on. Okay. There you go, baby. Manda. Okay, there you go, my love. Okay. Let's read the Raven, and then that'll be it. Someone just called me, so I think that's a good sign that I need to close the reading. I can't believe group number 1 was only 16 minutes. I don't know what happened. Hopefully they were drawn to another reading. If you came from group number 1, welcome. So, Raven. Humans underestimate ravens. They are cunning and intelligent creatures who use tools to get what they want. It's no wonder most mythology refers to them as psychopomps. I don't know what that is. A psychopomp is a guide who leads the deceased to their resting place. Ravens have been heralds of the dying for as long as civilization can recall. If Raven has come to you today, it's time to get crafty. Use your intelligence to make a vital shift happen. Honor those who live in memory. Set up an altar and pay respect to the dead. Meanings: it's time to get crafty with the situation. Honor your ancestors. Maybe you had a dream about your ancestors or about ravens. Take that into consideration and honor where you've come from. Honor your heritage. Honor your ancestors. Honor who you are today. Yeah, once again, practice gratitude and make haste into nurturing yourself and your surroundings. Okay, group number 3, thank you so much for listening. This is your reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe. Thank you to your spiritual team for coming through, and thank you for showing up for yourself. Comment if this resonated. This is really cool. I like how this all unfolded naturally. But yeah, I love you, and I love you guys, and keep spreading light and love, because that will always be the answer. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done. Okay, so I'll see you next time, guys. Okay, bye.